So bring it on, refreshed, recharged, reinvigorated, the J-League now into its fourth decade, such a crucial part in the development of the game on this proud island nation. And this is what it means to its followers and indeed to its players, its fans and everyone all over this part of the world. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The very best of Asian football, do you think, Jim?
Well, this is all part of their 100-year plan, Peter, that their association stated back when everything began in 1993. Seeing the way things have gone, I'm starting to wonder if they'll need even half that to achieve their initial goals. Very impressive. Great progress.
So that's got things underway.
Well, one result is not going to decide the outcome of the season, Peter, but whichever...
Totti! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Legend, title winner, in some sense a trendsetter. Claude Makélélé was certainly all of those things. In his first season in English football, his team won the league with what was back then a record number of wins, fewest goals conceded, and most clean sheets.
I was just delighted he managed to get the goal he so deserved, Peter, the week after the title was decided. He certainly made the home crowd wait, as it was pretty much the last kick of the game.
He actually missed from the spot, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was able to find the rebound and bury it in the back of the net. You know, after all he did for the club, surely he deserved that little bit of luck.
Of course he did. Cleared without complication. Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Always onto this. No luck with that dink over the top. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Fiddles it through. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to man...
He's having a go! Rising over the bar.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Totti. Well read, nice interception. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He's in plenty of space here. Musiala. He's gone for goal!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Batistuta. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Batistuta. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Bruyne. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show...
Real chance! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that... Can he put it away? Makalele clears. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Musiala! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! And that was his 20th goal for this team.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He gets big! And that is a truly outstanding save. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Batistuta. And that is as far as it goes. That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what we are sure will be a very competitive season. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I don't think you could have hoped for a better opening to the season than this cracking display, where everything that could have gone right did go right. And it's the perfect way to whet the appetite for the upcoming weeks and months.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.